Oh, it's Rick Taylor.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Phif. Follow me on IG, Twitter, TikTok. Plead the Fifth. I'm rocking with Rap Drive.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor back for another episode of the Rap Draft. And I got my homie Phif here, man. What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up?
Nothing much, man. Here on the Rap Draft, we like to interview artists of all kinds, whether you're a rapper, producer, singer, whatever art you do, this is a platform for you. And pretty much on this show, we like to let the fans know more about you and what you do and like a day in the life for you. So with that being said, my first question for you is, where was you born and raised?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Born right here in the city, yeah.
Now, where did you grow up in Milwaukee?
On the east side. I spent a lot of time, like my mom's house was like on 6th and Chambers, 6th and Burlock, in between there. And then, I had some uncles on Buffum and stuff like that, so I always spent time in between them two areas.
Okay. Now, growing up, like, what was your childhood like?
I couldn't say I had a bad childhood. Growing up where I grew up at, I saw a lot of weird stuff. Like, just a lot of weird shit. It usually happened around, like, the holidays and stuff like that. People outside partying. But other than that shit, I had a good childhood. Shit, hooped almost every day in the driveway, kicked it for the most part. I ain't really have, anything I could say, like, that stood out as a bad experience growing up, so.
All right. Now, for the people who want to know, who is Phif?
Oh, shit. Phif is a father, first and foremost. I'm an artist, graphic designer, print shirts, do logos, kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm just somebody who, been through a lot of shit and I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else.
Yeah.
I just make music based off my experiences and things that I went through, or situationships or relationships, whatever you want to call your union or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much Phif. That's what I usually am talking about, yeah.
Because you seem like you like a cool, laid-back dude. Like, you seem like you pretty quiet. Like, it seems like you don't really get into no trouble or nothing like that, man.
I mean, for the most part, I am laid back. I like to mind my business. I feel like that's the easiest way to have things or enjoy life is, focus on your own business. You ain't got to worry about, I really ain't one for the drama and all the messy shit. I mean, I found myself in a lot of like situations and messy situations in the past. Part of it my fault. A lot of shit just be messy. So, I do have my moments though. I ain't always chill or just laid back. But in my opinion, it takes a lot to even get me to respond to certain shit nowadays. I just be focused on, possibly doing something with music, being a better father, seeing what I could do to be better man in life, period. So yeah, that's really what I be focused on. All the extra shit, I don't be for it.
Yeah, like I said, you're pretty cool and laid back, and I know everybody got a side, but
yeah,
I found out before, I think it was a while back, that you had kind of like did a little short jail time.
Yeah, I caught a case 2014. Kind of like a party to a crime situation. I didn't really have much to do with the shit. But yeah, ended up doing 3 in, 3 out.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Young days and stuff like that. Like, what would you say that you learned from that situation, and did you start doing music then?
I always used to like writing shit. So it's like, I guess that would probably be like the moment where I wanted to actually start recording what I would write or actually make songs. But what I learned from that situation was, just be careful of who you around. Be careful of who you associate yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
And just be mindful. I guess that's really what it is. Just be mindful. And, if you around some people who ain't really like conducive to you furthering yourself in life, and they just like treadmilling and ain't really progressing, it's probably best you stay away from them type of people.
Yeah.
So that's probably what the biggest takeaway I took from that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. That you like, you out, you got your head on the right path. Your head on your shoulders, like I said, you seem like a genuine cool dude and who care about his family and stuff like that. And speaking of family, I heard you got kids. So how is it like being a family man?
Yeah, I got 4 kids. Being a dad is interesting. It has its ups, it has its downs. I never feel like, from other people's opinion that I'm doing the right thing at all times. Some people feel I should be doing this and doing that, but any decision I make, I always take into account like my kids' well-being, their mental state, and how everything will affect them in the long run. Like, once again, like I said, in my past, I done had some messy situations, and a lot of it was based around my baby mamas and shit like that. So I just know moving forward, I don't want my kids to have to endure or see me and mom arguing. But shit, outside of that, being a dad is amazing. It's an amazing feeling to wake up, and they just want to spend time with you. They just want to be around you. You could be broke, dead broke. Can I have a dime? And as long as, when they see you, they don't see broke. They see dad or they see mom. So like, being a parent is just an amazing feeling. It's like a love you'll never get again.
Right, man, that's dope, man. Now with the music side, like I know you be around like Mo City them a lot. Like now Shuttlesworth, like is that like who you a part of, or is y'all clicked up? Like when did you meet them, and how did that happen?
That's family. I always knew of Mo, and the others, that you usually see us around. I always knew of them. When I got out, I wanted to, actually start taking music a little bit serious. And Mo was the first person I ever did a song with. Like, that was my first feature ever. And like, really from there, the friendship, the camaraderie just kind of built from there. And then, as we, grew closer, me, him, Stacks was like the initial, those were like the 2 initial people, like when I started doing music for real, outside of the homies Jay and Rob and King, I should say. Outside of them, like, Mo and Stacks were like the first people I met through music that took me in as like a friend, as a family member. So yeah, like them my dogs. I wouldn't want to do nothing in life without them. Like, them my homies for life.
Yeah, I see that, bro, because I see the vibe y'all got, like the friendship y'all guys like family oriented.
Yep.
It ain't nothing. It ain't like just no rap group shit. It's like as if y'all around each other every day, like y'all grew up with each other. Like it's like a brotherhood, pretty much.
I mean, for the most part, a lot of us did grow up together. Like Mo, C's, P's, they grew up together. They probably like the closest out of everybody because like I said, they grew up together. But like when it come to Stacks and it come to C's, I don't look at them no different than I look at my little brothers. I got 2 brothers and a sister, so it's like, I look at them the same way they family. They can come over, whatever. They can call me for anything. I'm pulling up. So yeah, it's most definitely more of a family feel than we all do music. That's like, we really be involved in each other's lives, trying to help each other be better, all that shit. So yeah.
Man, that's dope, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Now also I see that you signed to the like Milwaukee legendary label Trio Records.
Yeah.
Like, how did that come about?
Me and Legend real cool. He kind of put it on the table like, so what's up? You got anybody behind you, got any backing you or anything like that? And I met with the owner, and I met with Legend. We all sat down, chopped it up to see if it was a good fit. And based on like the history that come with Trio, there isn't a artist in the city that I look at as like one of the elites that didn't have some type of involvement with them. So it's like they're most definitely like very influential in Milwaukee in regards to our scene and our side. So I thought it was an honor to be a part, and an honor for them to even want me to even work with me. So
yeah, that's dope, bro, because I remember Trio, man, back in the day, man. I used to be going to their studio trying to get signed and shit. And I used to see all the pictures on the wall, the artists they had and shit. I'm like, man, this is dope, man. They have like one of these labels here in the city, like that you can actually be signed to, and they actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
So now we got like more than just Trio. We got like, you know, Blackout,
Yeah.
So really
yeah.
rich Empire. You know, it's good seeing that, man.
Yeah, it's real good seeing that, you know, because Milwaukee don't got like no labels for real.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, to have like Blackout, Really Rich, Trio, and you know, it's a couple other that actually help the artists and is looking to get them to the next level and actually do things in the industry style. It's a good feeling to see that in the city now. So and moving forward, like to see other artists and other, you know, entities come out the city as being a powerhouse in some form or fashion. That shit good to see.
Yeah, that shit dope, bro.
Yeah.
Now, like when Legend reached out to you, like how is it being like managed by Young Legend, and like was it just like a random DM? He just like, man, I seen you working.
Oh
like,
no, Legend the homie. You know, I've been knowing Legend for a minute. Legend grew up with like people I look at as like big brothers or like uncle figures to me growing up in the neighborhood, and shit, Legend know him, and you know, we always kind of jam on the music side. And then, you know, he seen me as a graphic designer, and he was like, oh yeah, you dope, you know, we want to work together, you know, kind of partnership. Okay, cool, we did that. And then like as we was just working every day, I would play my music at my desk, you know, I'm playing the music. He's like, that's dope, who is that? I'm like, that's me. He's like, I didn't even know you did music, I just knew you did graphics. So that's kind of how it like kind of started and piqued that interest of me even being a part of Trio. And then Legend as a manager, I appreciate him. You know, I don't know if a lot of artists, you know, get on Rap Draft and say like the people that push them and point them in the right direction or any form of management, if they give them any shouts out. But no, I appreciate Legend. Legend has been very helpful since, you know, being a part of Trio. So I'm very thankful for him and the team back at Trio that helped me get everything aligned. So yeah.
So it's safe to say that was the right move for you.
I think so. I think it made sense. You know, I ain't no young artist. I'm 28, so it's like, it's not to say like, oh, I don't got much longer, but for me to do it, I need to be in the right hands. And for me to take a step to the next level, I need people with experience around that's, you know, been there, potentially been to the next level or got connections to get me to the next level. So I think it made sense in the end.
Yeah, that's dope. Now I noticed also that like with the visuals, you don't have that many visuals. Is that because like, I just took my own spin on it. Is it because like, I know a lot of artists like try to perfect their stuff and like they really like, they want to wait for the right time and stuff like that. Is that kind of how it is with you, or? Yeah,
to a point. Like I overthink, you know, the numbers or something. If I feel like a song didn't perform how I wanted to, I might wait a while to drop, because I'm like, dang, they ain't really paying attention. But then, you know, I have random moments where songs that I've dropped years ago, I have a random jump in numbers. So it's like, it is about me like being a perfectionist. I be wanting things, the time to be right. I pay attention to when big name artists is dropping. Like I'm one of them, you know. I really try to be like, okay, when is time I could drop this piece of music, drop this visual, drop this piece of content in which I can get their attention. Like, what's the best time? And I think like finding that out for yourself, especially as like an up and coming artist, starting artist, or whatever label you want to give yourself, understanding like social media is important. And I think that would it be for me the most, you know. And then I just have my moments where it's like I just can't write a song. I had on blocks, or life hitting me at the moment, and that ain't really what I'm focused on. Now I'll take a break. I dropped my first project, 2017. I ain't dropping. This will be my first full-length project dropping coming up in since 17. So, you know, sometimes I take my time with the music. Sometimes I'll write a whole project, record it, scrap it, because I don't like it enough when I finished it. So yeah, a lot of it be mental for real, about being perfect and making sense.
Oh, I definitely know how that is, bro. Like for me being used to being an artist and stuff like that, it's definitely a lot that go into that, as far as like writer's block or just trying to wait for the right times and stuff like that. So I definitely get that. I don't think I asked you about your inspirations. Like, who do you like? Who inspired? I think I probably did. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But this kind of go hand in hand with this question I'm gonna ask anyway. Like, who inspired you? Like, what's your like Mount Rushmore? Like,
yeah,
like you could be Mount Rushmore could be the top 5.
if I had to pick like who are like my biggest influences or my favorite, if we're going like a Mount Rushmore top 5, I gotta start with Biggie. The beat selection, the flows, you know, it all to me is like, you know, that was the best shit ever made, if you ask me. And I think who else could I say? I'm a big fan of Kendrick. I like he a newer artist, Blast. I really like his music. I like the vibe it bring back to the beat selection and the way it feel. What's that? 3, Jay-Z for sure. And this ain't in no specific order too. This kind of
Right.
And I probably go with as a like for today's artist, I gotta go with Travis Scott. I think he is really impactful. If not, you know what? I take that back. No knock to Trav. I gotta go T-Pain. T-Pain would be that last one. The rapping and the singing mixed together is most definitely like a big influence for me. Drake, another influence. You know, there's a few, Bryson,
Right.
you know, but if I'm gonna go there. Even though that was more than 5, but I would have to say those. Yeah.
It's cool to go with 10 sometimes. Like somebody else said that I interviewed this other artist named JP, and he said the same thing, T-Pain. I'm like, I never really heard too many people put T-Pain in they, Mount Rushmore in top 5, but it's definitely like I can see it because he changed the game, like far as how music is being made today.
Yeah. The auto-tune, the fact that like a lot of singers can't really, you know, sing. Yeah. If we being honest, you know, and this ain't a knock to no singer, nobody.
I think we found that out with the
you know what I'm saying, with the verses and Ray J and them. So yeah, it's like, you know, Omarion and them, but like, you know, a lot of singers can't really sing, and I'm one of them singers that can't sing. Like I don't feel like I can sing. Some people say I can. If you ask me, nah, I got work to do. You know, if I really want to be a singer. But like, yeah, I think it was Usher told T-Pain, like, you ruin R&B. You know, people could get on there and auto-tune and Melodyne and all the other voice enhancement tools that we have available to us now. Anybody can be a singer nowadays. So, and that ain't no knock to the true vocalist. If you can sing, shit, hey, I'm jealous. For real. Man, I wish I could.
Man, I wish I could too, because I'm like, man, having a voice, or even just somewhat having a voice.
Yeah, man.
Throwing that tune on
I be trying, man. I throw the tune on there quick.
Yeah, man. I wish I had a good singing voice. I'd be cold. Now, what could we expect coming from Phif? Like, any new projects coming up or anything? Or
yeah, I got a project I'm working on. Should be putting the finishing touches on within like the next few days, next week or so. Called Potion Number 5, and it's about 13 songs long. Some more visuals. Also for that project, we already had like the Good Love video that was shot by Ray Shot It, the homie. I want to get like probably 3 more videos out for the project. Drop the whole project and just, you know, see what songs get the most plays, and then go from there as far as more visuals off the project. So I probably want to do another 4 videos and then the whole project. I'm looking at the end of August to be like the drop date, probably the last week of August. Just gotta, you know, probably another touch-up session. Us perfectionists, you know, we gotta listen to it one last time. So I think it's ready though.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Well, congratulations, bro. Like, I've been seeing you definitely putting in a lot of work. Yeah. And I know how it is as an artist, trying to get the right content out and make sure you put out the right stuff. But I've been paying attention. And I see you be doing that.
Appreciate that.
For sure. And like I said, man, congratulations on the success you have so far. And
Thank you.
Good luck on your journey with Trio, or Young Legend, or just you as an artist. Yeah. You know, like you seem like you got a good head on your shoulders, and you seem like you're on the right path. As long as you keep, you know, staying out the way.
For sure.
Continue to do you and keep making the music, bro. You can go far, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. Same to you. You know, I've been seeing Rap Draft, and you know, you building up the brand with Rap Draft. It's dope to see. You know, I'm waiting on another Slap City movie from you and Ray. You, Ray, and the things that both of y'all do as a collective and as a part, y'all really be the inspiration to people like me that wish I could do video editing and shit like that, or yeah, I just ain't. That ain't one of the little gifts in the toolbox for me. So
I mean,
yeah.
it wasn't a gift for me neither. You can learn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't like cold like he is, but you know,
Yeah.
you can learn it. But anything you put your mind to, you can do it, bro.
Most definitely.
Yeah. But man, once again, man, I want to thank you for coming on the Rap Draft, because you could have been anywhere else, but you was here answering these questions for me. So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate that over here. And like I said, good luck to you and much love, bro.
Much love, bro. Appreciate you for having me.